All right. Do. Let me just make sure everything's good. La di da. Looking. Everything's looking groovy. Oh, wait, hold on.
All right.
But yes, we are live. Let's rock and roll.
All right. Hello, Rico Stream. You missed my previous background reading, but you get the setup reading, which is also important.
Hell
The
yeah.
entrance to High Watch is carved with flowing lines broken triangular symbol, a symbol which anyone with a shred of magical aptitude would recognize as a sign of Ard. This pattern of lines is cast down onto the door on the balcony above you and continues onto the steps on which you walk. The double doors open to reveal Louise Van Adelaide, a distraught blonde sorceress. Behind her stretches a ballroom, large enough to entertain 30 or more, at the back of which rises an impressive grand staircase. She speaks. You are on time, but only barely. Come in and warm yourselves. We will discuss the matter at hand when you have had an hour to shake off your travels. You will be on your way again shortly, so it is unnecessary for you to unpack. Please also avail yourselves of the washroom. Your boots go to my right. If you have neglected to pack slippers, you will find some for borrowing in the basket beneath the coat rack to my left. In the meantime, I have other things to attend to. Farewell.
No, very well.
So the entranceway is over here.
Yep, I'm moving myself down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get in there too. Um. So, did I already tie up my horse? I'm assuming we already got rid of our horse and cart and all of that.
I would assume that when you that before I read the setup, you had already set. You have the wagon and the horse tied up outside of the building.
Good to go. So we're already set up and we're in the building. Nomeo and Zephra's in the house. I announce as I walk in.
All right, did you put your boots away? Yeah, you guys need to put your boots away.
Put our what away?
Your boots.
What?
Yeah.
You wanted us to take our boots off.
Ah. You'll find that I may be small, but my feet are big, so this is going to be a little awkward.
There are slippers in the coat rack to your left.
Zephyr takes off her boots, but she's not wearing some other person's slippers under any circumstances. She just walks around in her socks.
Nomeo also takes off his boots reluctantly, but does try to find slippers, but can't find any in his size. So dejectedly, he shrugs and carries on with Zephra.
All right. So after you do that, you find two other members of these High Mountain Society of Sorceresses, Clarice D. Claudine and Katrine Priest.
Okay.
Do I know any of these sorceresses, or
Uh, let's see. If you want to do a check of some kind,
I roll awareness check.
I don't think awareness would help you with this. This isn't an awareness kind of thing, Rico.
I am aware of who these people are.
That's not how awareness works.
God,
Awareness is your perception check,
ah,
basically.
well, damn it. I was gonna say I was gonna make a joke, but I'm like, never mind. It's probably funnier in my head. I'm gonna say I perceive who these people are because I recognize them from somewhere.
I feel like
But
social
Really,
etiquette, streetwise. I don't know.
I don't know. There's no real like check that this game gives you for knowing who these sorceresses are. I would I would say that these all of these a lot of them
business
are
business check. In my line of work, I deal with a lot of sorceresses and mages and the like.
all
So,
right. You could
what's up?
There you go.
all right. I'm going to say you need to beat a DC of 20
All right,
in
let's
order for this to be true.
very well. Let's rock and roll. Fuck!
Hmm.
I get Nomio has seen many faces, and unfortunately, they're all a blur in his mind. For all he cares about is working on his wares and making money from said wares. So he does not remember who these people are.
They could also be unknown, so they're lesser than Nomio because you got to play up that arrogance you have, Rico. Play up your arrogance.
Oh, with pleasure.
Roleplay.
With pleasure. Yeah, well, these people are just another. As far as Nomio is concerned, they're just another customer. So, well, they weren't worth remembering.
Hmm.
Also, maybe you've never been to Covier and Povis.
Nomio has been to many places. Unfortunately, well, hold on a second. Which check could I do to let's see. I know which one to use for this one. Will this one be education?
Sure,
All right, going for it.
you, that'll also be a DC 20.
Ah! All right, DC 20. Let's see how knowledgeable Nomio is about the world. If he's as well traveled as he says he is. Yes! Nomio is incredibly well traveled and knowledgeable of many places, including Covier. Unfortunately, these unremarkable mages and sorceresses in front of us were not worth remembering.
We were instructed by your mistress to sit down and eat. Is what is all that Zephyra says. It's like, get out of the way.
Um, Claudine didn't actually say that.
Zarak?
Hello?
There you are.
Hey,
Am I magically cutting out sometimes? Still?
Were you talking that whole time?
Yes.
Oh my god, bro,
then
you
yes,
did
you
cut
are
out.
cutting out.
Fucking god damn it. Annoyance. 10 million years of annoyance. Alright. So, you are left alone with uh, Clarice and Katrine. Uh, Clarice engage Hey, Chrissy,
Yeah,
is your character magically gifted?
a little bit.
So with an vigor of 1, you don't really like casting a whole lot.
No. There was a magical accident when I was young.
All right. Are either of you really good at alchemy? Rico, I know you are.
This is
I'm not awesome at it, but I can do some.
All right. I'm just asking because there's like specific like prompts depending on how good you either anyone is at specific things. All right. Therese will engage the Witcher, aka Zephora, in in a conversation with magical schooling. Though Witchers don't really have a lot of magical schooling. It is basic though, which is why they can cast signs and a whole lot of other spells. Well, priests will engage Nomio in talking about alchemy.
all right. I'm gonna roll an alchemy check.
All right, show Clarice how good you are with an alchemy check or
And
bad.
24.
All
Wow.
right, 24 is pretty good.
What can I say? I I'm well versed in crafting and alchemy, and both go hand in hand. So I've had my fill of being able to hone my craft, and that's why I'm traveling now with this Witcher. I know that wherever Witcher goes, danger and experience follows, and so I know I'll be able to get even better than I am now. Because as great as I am, there's always room for improvement.
All right, Clarice asks you if you've ever made a potion or something with monster parts before.
Of course. Wait, is that monster lore?
Uh, no, that's technically still alchemy.
Still
Yeah,
alchemy?
I think a lot of potions have some monster parts, so probably.
I would assume
Well,
so.
uh, so a lot of potions in this game can be made with monster parts or entirely with non-monster parts. It depends entirely on the components, as it were. Because if you go to gear and inventory, as long as long as something has like vitriol, rebus, aether, quibberth, or any other kind of a component, you could make basically anything as long as you have the components for it.
Then yes, my dear, I have worked on used many of monster parts. Though unfortunately, I'm not well versed in combat, so I can only get whatever someone happens to be selling. Which is another reason why I'm tagging along with The Witcher, because if there's anybody who can get me more increasingly rare monster parts, it would be them.
Um, so they're having a very pleasant conversation, but I'm going to assume Zephra is first she wants something to eat and drink. She doesn't want to be bothered. She'll listen to what is her name? I'm sorry. I'm bad with names.
Clarice de Claudine.
Yeah, Clarice. Talk to her about magic as much as she wants to, as long as there's wine and food, and she'll just sort of nod. I don't know these people. They made me take my boots off. I'm still a little pissed about that, quite frankly. So,
Well, you. Alright, if either of you want to know why you had to take your boots off, you could choose to roll a social etiquette roll. Though, I think both of you had that zeros. So this will
yeah,
be
I got
interesting.
nothing. And I've been hermiting for a while. I can try, but like as far
I'm gonna say DC 13.
We both win.
oh, yay.
Alright, so for social etiquette, it's just like entering the. It's the basic things. Like, you guys both know, even when you were a hermit, you didn't want to track mud or snow or whatever into your hermitage or whatever else, or or any kind of debris into your wagon or into any home. So it's a sign of politeness to your hosts that you have your boots taken off.
Well, that's why she did it, but that's not to say that she appreciated having to do it. So she was told to sit down, and, the lady with the actual job is going to be back in an hour. And here are these other people that she doesn't know. Just one of them seems to be chatting her up about magic, which she's not that into. So she's just not rude, but by the same token, not making a lot of overtures. Just like, is there wine? Is there food? I could use some hot food. It was a long road.
I agree. I too am quite famished and would love to do anything to draw attention away from my grotesquely large feet that are disproportionate with my small stature. Spoiler alert: Nomeo although he is well versed in the social etiquette of the world, he is unfortunately incredibly insecure about his feet. That is why he
I
was
don't,
reluctant to take off his boots.
I don't think gnomes have really large feet in The
Just
Witcher. That would be halflings.
just roll with it.
Uh,
Yeah. You do have unusually large feet for a gnome. I have never known a gnome to have such large feet. However, I do not think that is a problem.
Well, thank you, Zephyr, for acknowledging that it's not a problem, but also how I am not happy that you drew attention to my feet. I don't even want to draw. I don't even want to look at them. Can you give me? Do you have any? Do you have a spare pair of socks? Actually, that would be nice.
I do.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. All right.
all right, so
I think
while
I
you
left
two
them
are
back with the horse.
uh, all right, so what one of the sorceresses or female mages. There we go. That's such a hard word to say. Sorceress. So much mouthful. So much mouthful. It's too much. But all right, one of the mages will tell you. Will fetch you a large pair of slippers. No, just so you cover your big feet.
Thank you very much.
I was going to say ugly feet, but that sounded rude.
Ah!
I do not see that his feet are any uglier than any other foot I've ever seen.
No, because she didn't say ugly. I said ugly.
Hmm.
The GM said ugly.
You that I, thank you. It is much, if you can find me a large pair of slippers, that would be greatly appreciated.
All right.
Did I
Right.
ever get the wine? Did I ever get any food?
Oh yeah, because I'm being served slippers, but Zephyr has still yet to receive any wine or food.
All right. All right. So you, uh, but Zephyr, um, let's see which one of these
We
is
definitely needed a face character here. Didn't we?
Uh,
Someone who
I
makes
don't.
socializing.
Neither of you. You know what? Maybe Rico. Maybe I should have let you be a part. Oh well.
Told you, I told you, I knew it would have been awesome to be a bar right now.
Uh, anyway, probably another game, a more social game, because this is a social game. Anyway,
Okay.
Yes.
we will.
Thank God.
You get your slippers, and Zephora, you get your wine, and you get your food. Uh, because it's an hour until Luis gets back to you, so you guys uh, get your food, get your wine or whatever drinks you want, and you guys can sit at the tables here.
Yep.
And
Do our new friends sit near us?
I think they just leave.
Very well. Farewell, mages, on your travels, and try not to summon any demons.
Well, they just go upstairs. They'll say Claudine will Luis will get back to you soon, and we will uh, see you later. All right.
Can
So,
Zephyr take a look around her surroundings and just check the place out?
sure. Give me an awareness roll.
Okay. Not good. Skill roll of 9.
All right. It seems as ordinary as you could tell.
What the?
It seems fine.
I too will give an awareness check.
The first natural one of the game.
Yikes. I am very aware of the surroundings. Tell me, what do I see?
Uh, all right. This place seems to be being spruced up for some kind of party. In fact, both of you remember hearing both of those two mages talking about it. And how it's going to have a massively large guest list of other mages coming. And that Claudine is and that Luis is the one in charge of it.
I hope we are not expected to spend any time at this party.
Yeah, I hope not as well. I'm not particularly fond of parties.
Hmm. You are perceptive. I appreciate that.
Salut. It is a pleasure. You have to be perceptive when you're as small as I am. You gotta watch out for because people tend to try to pick on me. And so I've learned to be aware of my surroundings and the people around me just so I can know who to watch out for.
That is very wise.
Alright. So an hour goes on, and
This riveting conversation, which Nomio is doing all the work for.
yes, he is the talker of the party, as it were. And Louise Van Aldelaide comes down. She's a blonde compared to the two brunettes. And she will say, let us get to the matter at hand. Our society is hosting a party for the most distinguished sorceresses in only 7 days. Everything must be perfect, and so my fellow members have trusted me to plan it so. You are here to solve the one problem that I have no desire to solve myself. To the north, there is an ice-cutting village from the shores of Lake Tancred, which I have paid to deliver a block of natural ice from its waters. Last night, a boy, Olger, from the village arrived at Highwatch empty-handed, claiming that a four-legged monster has scared off the temporary workforce and made ice-cutting impossible. We've boarded him in the basement, guaranteeing his father will make good on the contract and provide no impediment to you. For this, you will be paid 50 bizant, a fair sum to pay to kill a simple warg and return with a block of ice. Within 7 days, arrive late and there is no pay for you. It is a mere day's journey by foot to the lake. The boy was carrying a map. Although it is a tad smudged in the middle, perhaps it will help. Here. So you get a map.
Let's see what we have here.
I would talk to the boy.
So you can negotiate to get more money.
Now, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's negotiating for more money.
Though you probably should talk to the boy first.
So we can get a better idea of what we're up against.
Yes.
That's what I figured. I'm like,
Good
simple
thinking.
warg, is it?
Good thinking, Zephyr.
Lead us to the boy, please.
She did tell you that he's in the basement, so you could just go down the basement.
Very well.
You wish us to walk unaccompanied in your keep. All right.
It's not really a keep. It's not really a keep.
Okay.
Whatever you say, Luis. I've got my eye on you.
All right. I need to reveal the great and awesome basement. There it is.
Okay.
All right, it's over there.
Did she tell us the name of this boy?
Olgar.
Olgar, yes, she did.
And I will show you his picture.
Alright. So I call out to Olgar. Is there an Olgar here?
As you descend the stairs, you hear snoring.
Oh, that boy better not be asleep.
He may have had a long journey.
I'll show him a long journey.
Alright, so he wakes when you enter the storeroom, where he was napping on a stack of surplus mattresses, drums stuck to his face.
Alright, so he's gonna... How you want to do this? You want to wake him up or me?
No, he's already awake.
Oh, okay, very well.
I already said that when you enter the storeroom, he wakes up.
Ah, very well.
Alright. He asks you all to, Master Witcher, Master Noam, won't you let my father know that my father Yongar know that I'm okay? I'm perfectly fine here. I don't want the sorceresses to be mad. I did come empty-handed after all.
That's fine. If we meet your father, which I believe we are meant to, we will tell him.
Consider it done, kid, but you got some questions you need to answer.
Of course.
Tell us about this monster and what you observed and heard.
Monster came out from under the ice during the first night shift and killed the cutter boys we had hired for the season. Father says it dragged them under the ice. I didn't see it so well. Father sent me to get help. There wasn't no wolf like the blonde woman thinks. Wolf won't swim in this cold unless it's necessary. They never hunt alone. I wouldn't venture onto the lake if I were you.
Does your father say anything about what he saw? How large was it? What did it look like?
I don't know. You'd have to ask my father.
And where can we find your father?
In the village to the north.
Oh, great. So we have to do the day's travel just to get answers before we can
Yes.
negotiate. Ah, very well.
I think we should negotiate now.
Yeah, you could still negotiate now. It's just that you'll get a little bit of a bonus with the knowledge you know.
Ah, very well. Then let's head back up to Luis and inform her that this might be a little bit more than this might not be the warg she thinks it is.
Yes. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll go back up. And talk to Luis. Keep your eyes about you here, boy. It's my way of saying goodbye. That's all I got.
Alright, before you leave, he will say, may your path be smooth, Master Witcher.
Nomeo, not being very good at dealing with children due to being constantly mistaken for a child, leaves abruptly without speaking to the child.
I'm pretty sure people know that you're a gnome.
Possibly. But people...
Unless they're a backwards peasant, but then again...
Yeah, so let me rephrase that. Nomeo is not fond of children simply because he's regularly derided as being a child or a man-child due to his size. So whenever he sees children, it only dredges up that the insults he has dealt with for years. So after the questions have been answered, Nomeo simply leaves without a word. Not out of hatred towards the child, but grappling with his own insecurities.
Yay, role playing. All right.
Okay. So yes, I guess we go back up now. Having said our goodbye, for one.
All right. What do you say in order to negotiate higher pay?
Well, Zephyr, I would say I might leave. I'm gonna have to leave this one to you. Although I'm fond of negotiating with regards to my crafts and their worth, I know nothing about monsters and their worth. So I'll leave this part to you.
Um,
This one this would
Perhaps
be
if
a persuasion or business roll. So if Zafara doesn't have
yeah,
persuasion or business, this would be good for the
what I would say,
craftsman.
good Nomeo, is that I can tell her what I think of the job and you can negotiate the price.
Sounds like a plan. Well, you take the lead, and I'll follow.
Louise,
Yes,
sorceress,
what is it?
what do you call? After speaking with the child, I think you are incorrect about the nature of the threat. It does not appear to be a warg. Wargs do not live underwater and take children down under the water with them. That points to perhaps a more difficult foe. And then I look pointedly at Nomeo.
And with that, and with that said, this is going to require crafts that are going to cost me a pretty penny to make. Much of what I make isn't exactly water resistant, so to craft something for this occasion is going to require some special materials. So if you'd be so kind as to pay us a little bit more than what you initially offered, it would be greatly appreciated. 19.
Luis will be like, I don't think you need to fight it underwater, as it's really cold outside, and you would probably get frozen fighting something underwater. Uh, Points to Luis, but because you mentioned the thing learned from Olgar, you have a total of 21. Which means, alright, fine, I will increase your pay to 75 Bizant, but that is all I can spare.
Very well. That'll do nicely. Thank you.
Alright, 75 Bizant. One Bizant is 4 crowns.
Ooh, 1% is 4 crowns, so 4 times 75
Is a lot.
is 300 crowns. Wonderful. And I presume this is each, right? I will roll for persuasion.
Alright, for an each, that would be a DC 20.
DC 20. Oh, let's see what.
AKA
Go for
21
it.
or higher.
All right, let's see what Nomeo can do. Fuck!
Oh, so close.
So close.
Luis will go, no, I think 75 isn't for the whole group is sufficient.
Very well. Ugh. Whatever. I'll make do with 150.
We
All
should
right.
get going.
Special rule that all of you should know.
Mm.
Oh, very well.
Okay. So, I do have cold weather clothes. I got them.
Me too.
Okay. I have a compass. And, so do we need to roll with the map and the compass to get to um, the village that we're going to?
Uh, all right, let me read this little bit. You make your way on the barely defined hinterland trail with the goal of getting to Lake Tancred swiftly. Progress is slow, and weather conditions take a quick turn for the worst. 4 hours into the trek, a blizzard hits, quickly covering everything with both snow and ice, introducing snow and ice conditions. Have the party choose one of the players to. Alright, so one of you need to lead the expedition. You make a wilderness check. Olgar, I didn't mention it, but he fixed the map he gave you, so it gives you a +2 to your check.
All
Alright.
right.
Zephyra,
I've
do you have any wilderness check? Any wilderness points? Sorry.
I do. I have 4 wilderness points. I also have a compass that gives. Oh, where are you? Compass. A +3 to wilderness survival when navigating. So it would be
A +5.
+5 and yeah, the wilderness. So
Give it your
I
best
can do
shot.
that. I will. So I will lead me and Loyal, my horse.
All right.
16.
That's not with your +5, is it?
Oh no, it isn't. It's 21 with the +5.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Because the DC was 18.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So, because you did not have, thankfully, you did not get lost. Therefore, you miss out an entire combat encounter. Thankfully.
Whew.
Mm.
No need to fight battles that we ain't getting paid to fight.
There's a bounty in fighting that battle, but
Well, we just walked right by it, so we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I am not a bounty hunter anyway. I'm a monster hunter. The girl has standards.
uh,
Wait.
technically, fighting animals that give you money is something you do.
Oh, it's animal? I didn't know it was an animal thing. I thought bounty meant people. Yep, alright, never mind. But we walked by it.
Almost everything in the game has a bounty attached to it. Okay, something you turn in for money. Regardless, you don't. It is nightfall by the time you make sight of the ice-cutting village, lit by a bonfire at its center. Moonlight gives you -2 to awareness. The blizzard abates, ending icy conditions, though the aftermath of the storm remains. So you are outside. You exit the forest surrounding the ice cutting village at like Tancred. Uh, and I don't have a D10. Or, all right. So Zephora and Nomio, you both notice that there's a pack of wolves behind you.
A pack of wolves, you say? Is it
With
for,
a warg.
with a warg?
Yes.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. Zephora, I am not the best at fighting. However, I think I might have some little. I think I might be able to craft something that'll at least even the odds. I trust your skill is sound, but there's a lot of wolves in a warg with them, so that might be a bit much. Would you like me to craft something? Do you have any requests?
I would love you to craft something. I don't know what you craft, so I'd say do what you can. I will engage. And she's going to. How far away are they at this point?
Uh, you have 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you notice that the warg is blind in one eye, and it's dull, milky white, and his other eye shines much brighter. Give me a first aid or monster lore check. Or you could use Witcher training instead of monster lore.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll do that. Witcher training.
That would be a DC 12 for a 21. All right. You know with your Witcher training that it is unaffected by the eye injury.
All right. So I have a bow and arrow. Do I do I think that that it would be even possible to shoot a bow and arrow in these weather conditions?
Uh, well, it's no longer blizzard,
Okay.
though it is still heavily. Well, the area is snowy. There's just not a blizzard anymore. So you could fire a bow shot.
And
Okay.
if for some reason you miss, I've developed a handy little thing I like to call the Flashinator. It's
All
basic.
right.
It's basically
Sounds flashy.
exactly. It's what I do is I take um fireflies, combine their what is that thing? Their light, the bulb on their backs that light up with some explosive compounds, and it causes a bright flash that blinds anyone I throw it at. Well, upon once it explodes, I think that should take care of that other
So
lurking eye.
so you guys have options. Instead of fighting the wolves, you could run onto the ice, defend against the attack, or run around the shore
Oh, I'm not going on that ice. People have been sucked under that ice and by monsters. I don't really care for that.
I agree. I think that's not the best idea, so we're just gonna have to stand our ground here.
Where are we? I can't see us on the map. Where are we on the map right now?
I. All right. So on the map, let's just say you guys are here.
I didn't see where you put.
All right. So let's say you guys are here,
Okay,
and the
down
wargs
there.
are, and the wargs are, and this is north. If you get like, if you were to run here, you'd get to the village.
Run where?
Up.
I'll
The
just
north.
just go
Just
straight up
straight
north.
north.
Yes. Up is north. You can, or you can run near the ice and avoid the wolves, but you don't want to do that.
So it's wolves and
I don't want to
idiots.
run on the ice.
Yeah, you're good.
Near it? Best to have more information. With the 21 in Witcher lore, what else, what if anything else do I know about orgs?
Ah, good question. You would know. Oh wait, that was.
Everyone could generally. Magic. When a wolf pack gets large enough, you'll eventually spot a warg. The warg is a large, bulky wolf, usually adorned with coarse fur, who becomes the leader of the pack. Even studied witchers aren't sure whether one of the wolves transforms into a warg or whether large groups of wolves eventually draw a warg, but their existence is irrefutable. While wargs appear to function like regular wolves, they have gained an eerie reputation for their bright red eyes and cunning minds. When facing a wolf pack led by a warg, remember to single out the warg as quickly as possible. With the warg alive, the pack can operate as one unit and is capable of greater strategy than normal. Wargs command their brethren to circle around prey, attack specific targets to weaken a group, and even hinder more dangerous targets so the warg can score a killing blow more easily. The warg will often stay toward the back of a pack until its prey has been weakened, so for the most part, ranged attacks will be your best bet. Silver is ineffective, but a good old-fashioned steel weapon will do the trick. With an application of beast oil, killing the warg shouldn't be tremendously difficult. Always keep in mind, a warg is just a big, tough wolf. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sling an arrow into my bow. And the wargs are directly north of us?
South. They're south of you.
Oh, south.
Yes.
So if I'll tell you what. Are they in range yet?
You can see them.
Okay. So I will try to shoot at the warg and then we'll try to back away up north to get away from them. Maybe they'll be dissuaded. If not, I'll keep shooting.
All right. Remember, it is dark outside.
Okay.
Then this might be the if we Zephora, do you want to engage with these with the warg and the wolf pack, or would you like to distract them long enough for us to get away?
Let's distract them if we can.
Very well. Then I will crash. I will craft my uh flashinator.
Rico, you know how long it takes to craft things?
Run! I already had one pre-made for just such an
Also, I
occasion.
also I don't think you got any diagrams for crafting things.
Oh fuck me! Are you kidding me?
Yes, I want to be that guy. You don't have diagrams to craft things, Rico. What are you talking about?
Why didn't you tell me I needed diagrams?
Because that's how the game works.
I feel like I did this to myself. I feel like this is my B. So can I craft anything at all?
You know what? I will give you. I know it's a little late, but I will give you like one diagram and the materials for it for a bomb that would actually probably work for what you wanted to do,
Yes. Thank you, God.
which is probably, let's see, there's probably a bomb somewhere.
That does what I'm imagining. That's basically a flashbang.
Yes. I think we both know the thing that was in the Witcher game.
Yeah. I just don't remember the fucking name.
I know, right? I, um, uh, Salmon.
There we go.
You have a salmon bomb.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you and you have the bo- and you have the crafting recipe for the salmon.
Okay, and I'm reading the description on it. So let me rephrase some things. Basically, what the salmon bomb is built is crafted with the energy of the hot desert storms and bind it into an arcane mixture. When detonated, the salmon releases this energy and stuns opponents with the ferocity of desert winds. So it's just just a big flashbang.
Yes, range equal to your body multiplied by 4 meters, and your body is uh well, your current body is 7, so times 4 is 28 meters.
So and they're directly in front of us by how much?
They're directly south of you, aka to the bottom of you, by like 3 minutes and counting.
All right, that's close enough for me. So what do I roll? What do I roll to throw it at them?
Athletics.
Oh Christ! Here we go.
As long
You
as you
want
don't.
me to roll
Yes,
it?
actually, that's a good idea. Here's the four. Would you be so kind as to throw this? I'm not confident in my ability to uh hit them with this.
Yeah, my athletics is a +4. So there you go.
And what's
All right.
your body is a for
My
10.
body is 10, yes.
So you could throw it 40 meters compared to the 28 meters.
Oh my god, that's well twice as much. Jesus.
Okay. So, well, she does one thing, and she does it well. All right. Hey.
Athletics roll.
Okay, it is giving me options basic roll, single strike, joint attack, or reposition.
Single strike.
And do I put in the extra 10 for the body? Or no, I'm just gonna
No,
submit.
no, that's just the range of it.
Oh,
The
my
body's
body.
just the range.
I'm just gonna do the basic roll because the single strike wants me to use my something. Okay. So basic roll is 18.
All right. So the wolves and the warg just have to do a dot. All right. What's the radius of the bomb?
Looking at it now. 15 to 30.
15 to 30 meters.
I'm reading it now just to be sure. Yes,
Because
15 to 30 meters. Anything within that range, within 15 to 30 meters, is blasted.
all right, cool. So I will do a dodge for the
Ha!
wolves and the warg. All right, they've both failed, so now they're blinded.
Hell yeah. Good shot, Madam Witcher.
What I do? Let's go.
Oh wait,
I guess we're gonna run hell for leather.
oh wait. That was only if they managed to avoid the bomb. Still have to do their stun saves.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
stun saves, that's right.
Let's see where. Eight. All right. I think it's just a D10. I believe it's just a 1d10, so I will roll 2d10 for a at
And remember, their stun save is at -2.
right. So and it has to be under. So they both failed.
Nice.
So they're stunned, huh?
Yes.
How long are they stunned for?
6 rounds.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna go kill the warg.
You're going for it?
I'm going for it. So I am running down, unsheathing my sword.
All right. If you're going to enter combat, that is going to enter you into initiative, Sam.
That's fine.
Take advantage of them being stunned for 6 rounds. Good to go.
You gotta do that. You know what I mean?
This is why I chose to hang with a Witcher. You always keep things interesting.
All right. Initiative right here. Any bonuses or penalties or anything?
Uh, all right. Could you guys move yourselves up north a little bit so I could add the wolves?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, and I will
I'll
add.
get my horsey too. But that's not my horse. This is my horse.
All right. Borg. So there's 2 wolves and 1 ward.
Perfect.
And they're all stunned, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. I am going to just unsheath my sword and run straight to the middle. I'm pretty fast, so I do not doubt my ability to do that. And right now, get to the
Going straight for the ward.
Sorry, I'm not sure which page I'm going to right now. To gear, I guess. Just
Yes, that would be your gear and using your steel sword.
okay.
You just click the number first button.
Okay. Uh, uh, fast sight, strong sight, strike, and joint attack. I'm gonna go with a strong strike, which I do without penalty because of being a wolf person.
The wolf school of Witcher. Yeah. That means you just cancel out the negative for it.
Right. So just gonna try to submit that. Oh, the location. Do I need to call out a location or?
Uh, uh, a uh, lo- Calling out a location will give you like would be an aimed shot with a penalty.
I don't want to do that then. I'm just gonna go for it.
It'll give you a -6 penalty for a headshot, but give you ×3 damage. So you could instant kill it in one shot.
High risk, high reward. Hey, he's stunned for 6 rounds, so.
So I'm just gonna take 16. It's my
Nice.
first attack.
Alright, so you can roll that location. Or
Yeah,
choose it.
click on location.
Head, sure. Oh, sorry. Shoot.
I'm
Having trouble with it, sorry.
You could just click location in the chat here.
So just stick it in like that. Head.
Alright, so 16 minus 6 would be 10. Actually, because you're also doing a strong strike, so it will cancel out the -3, so it would be a 13 instead.
A 13. Okay.
Yes.
So.
A 13, and for stun, let's see. The effect of stun and because you have a 13, that means you beat the DC to hit your target.
Good show,
Okay.
Madam Witcher. Good show.
So I just cleaves right into that head.
All right. So because it is a strong strike. All right. So what's the effect of strong strike again? I don't know.
Oh, let me look. I'm sorry. I haven't played this in so long.
I know, right? I know. Alright, so Strong Strike is. Let's see. Where's the rules for Strong Strike? Alright, so it doesn't take a dodge or it can't take any kind of defensive action because it's stunned, which is good. So you only had to beat a 10 to hit it. So a Strong Strike is -3. So you cancel that because of your perks on your for Wolf School and your weapon. Uh, double damage. So there's double damage, and then there's an additional ×3 damage, and the Borg and only. All right, so the stuff. So it's insta-gibbed.
Good Lord, Witcher.
Yeah, I just sort of reach it and swipe off its little head.
I knew you were
Say-
strong, but good Lord.
Insta-gibbed. And you still have a second attack on your Wolf School sword.
All right. So yeah, I'll turn to the next. One of the wolves, and I will stab it. That's with the silver sword.
No, steel.
No, all of them are
Okay.
steel. All of them are steel.
All right.
You already had the damage for your second roll.
Sorry, I'm trying to. I'm not good at that. All right. So what do I roll to get the a strong strike, a joint attack, fast strike?
Oh wait, because you did a strong strike, that you only do like one attack per turn.
Okay. All right. So yes. So that's.
So you killed the warg,
and I just sort of turn around. And
now there's just 2 more foes.
Yeah.
The warg skipped. All right. I believe. All right. So you moved 8 meters. How much is your speed? 10. So you could still move like 1 more square.
Put yourself right in between them.
There's no flanking benefit that gives them, right?
Yes, there is. It's called
So no,
ganging up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I will move just here. Make
All
it
right, cool.
slightly better, easier to maneuver.
Alright, now it's the wolves' turn, and they have to break out of the stun, or they're going to be ruffle stumped.
But so she killed a warg and a wolf, right?
No,
No, I didn't.
She made a strong strike against the warg and insta-gibbed it. It's dead.
Got it.
Now there's just 2 wolves left, and they're stunned.
The reason I asked is you took off one of the wolves off the initiative board.
That was the warg.
Oh, no, I only see one wolf. There's Wolf, Nomeo,
No,
and...
no,
They go on the same.
Oh, they form the same. Got it.
Yes. I figured that the 2 wolves would share initiative, and the warg would be a different one.
Very well.
Alright, they have to make a stun save. Alright, so at -2. -2.
Damn.
Alright! Nobio.
Hmm. Well, I'm not too privy to fighting myself. The Witcher seems to have something control. Oh, wait, but before I go, they're still stunned, right?
Yes.
Good to go.
They have to roll. They have to roll under the 2.
Ah, and they both rolled above it. Yeah, no, so there's still 18 different levels of fucked. So, Witcher, let's say I show you what I'm made of. I'm going to whip out my axe and see if I can take out the other wolf myself. Let me just
Fine.
let me just get
Don't get yourself hurt.
no promises, as they say. The mother of invention is necessity, and right now what I need is to kill this wolf.
So
As
you
I
just need to beat a DC 10.
beat a DC 10, beat a DC 10. Where's my axe? Oh, there it is. Gnomish black axe. Just hit first.
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna go for a strong strike. Hook. And no extra action. Submit. Target location to the head. Well, here we go.
You have failed.
Nomeo, as he goes in for the swing to the head, trips in the snow and falls flat on his face.
Nope, nope, nope.
Just slips a little.
There's a fumble table.
Oh no.
There's fumble tables for melee attacks, armed defense, ranged attack, and unarmed attack and defense. So, thankfully, my dear Rico, no major fumble.
Oh, thank God.
Your weapon doesn't glance off and you're staggered. It doesn't get lodged in nearby objects. You damage your weapon or any of that. There's no. You just missed your whole attack.
No, that's what I thought would be funny. It was just like I missed and just fell flat on my face. I didn't get hurt. It's just like whoops.
No, because falling flat on your face would make you prone. That would be bad.
Oh, right, okay. Well, all right, then Nomeo goes in for the swing, misses entirely, and now looks embarrassed at the at Zephora, hoping that she didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
You hope. All right.
Yeah.
So just letting you know, as long as Zephora doesn't have limited vision, her cone is this way, so she can't see that.
Oh no!
He isn't going to say anything.
All right. So, Nomeo, unless you want to move away, which you can, that is your turn.
Then Nomeo decides to run back to the cart.
All right.
Yeah.
So you could move 4 meters, and you could move another 4 meters, because odd numbers for your odd numbers are to translate to even when it comes to the movement.
Got it. Zephora. Oh, would you look at the time? I think the cart's in danger. My trinkets, my crafting stuff. I'm sure you got this. Bye.
I mean, there is 6 rounds, so you don't really have to worry. But anyway, Zephora, it's your turn. The gnome ran away after trying to hit something and failing.
Should I go again or just go up to the?
So you know that the wargs are usually the leaders of the pack, and without a warg, they lose their advantage. But you could deal with these two wolves regardless with fast strikes. You
Yeah,
have
I'll do
enough
that.
damage to do so.
Right. So do I what I'm saying is, do I hit the first again, or do I just go back up to... I'll do it again. That's fine. We like it. Alright, fast strike.
You just have to beat a DC 10 to hit them.
But oh, why aren't you gonna go? Submit. Sorry, it's a lot. So the first was a 20 and the second was a 23.
Alright, so we're just going to keep the 29 for both attacks.
Okay.
Give me location rolls.
Alright, so the first
If you choose torso, alright, so 29 is overkill regardless of what you do. So if you choose a torso, it'll just be 1 times damage.
Alright, so yeah, I'll go torso. Doesn't really matter, but because I got a 20 and a 23, so either way, it's always gonna...
Yes, and also it's only a -1 penalty for a torso shot. So that'll be 19 and 22 respectively, and both wolves are gibbed.
You said you liked to take some things for your potions or whatever.
Yes.
And she kind of indicates the 3 bodies bleeding out on the ground, like they're right here.
Then wonderful work with Madam Witcher. I expect no less from someone of your caliber. In which case, if you don't mind, I'm going to scavenge a little bit. Takes this warg especially will make for a great potion. Or its claws and fangs should do well for something that I could craft.
All right, so roll me a. All right, just roll me 1d6s, please. That'll be just the 3d6s.
Wait, that's it?
Yes.
Did I do it right?
So you got to do 2 more.
2 more.
Yes.
1, a 6, and a 2.
All right. So that is a total of 9. All right. So you get 9 beast bones, 9 dog tallow, and 3 wolf hide.
Hell yeah!
All right. Do we need to take anything in particular to get our bounty?
The wolf hide is usually what is usually good enough, especially when one of them is a warg coat. So wargs don't have any like increased bounty, so that's like 10 pounds each.
Very well.
For every little bit
30,
counts.
30 pounds sort of. All right.
Let us head to the village. I'm cold.
That was a very short fight.
Well, it helped that they were stunned from the very start.
You did well.
You did even better. I wasn't expecting
Just
you to jump out the cart and just go and go at them like that, but good show.
It's what I do.
all right. Just letting you know, Rico. That was the only salmon you had.
The salmon well spent.
All right. Now we just get on with. All right. You don't go through the ice, which is good. All right. So
Mama didn't raise any fools around here.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say.
all right. The the ice cutting village is a Spartan collection of buildings on the shore of Lake Tancred, consisting only of a long building, two small family cabins lit from the inside, and a burned building covered in snow. At present, a large bonfire is burning at the center of the settlement. The arriving party is met by Yongar, who totters out from the cabin closest to the lake with the help of a cane, which he smacks against a metal triangle, causing a middle-aged man, Henrik, to join the gathering, who waits for the village elder to speak. After letting the party catch their breath if they were running away from the beast, hearing the party out and inquiring about his son Ogar, Younger offers the party aid. Alright, so our custom demands we show you hospitality. Henrik, you are to feed these travelers. I will keep the bonfire burning tonight in your stead. Travelers, you may sleep this evening in the longhouse and help yourself to any of the equipment left in there that may have been of use to you. See me in the morning. We will discuss the beast. In the meantime, stay away from the burned building. It is haunted. Alright, so I don't really have a map of the village, but the alright, so the cabins are here.
I assume there is a place to put our horse.
I'm gonna say yes. There's probably a barn out here or something.
Yeah, okay. So I'll tend to Loyal, and when that is done, come back to Younger's cabin.
Well, you go to Henrik's cabin.
Henrik's cabin. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Alright, so I will show you Henrik and Yongar. Yongar is the older man, and Henrik is the younger one.
Is Henrik the father of the boy?
No, Yongar is the father of the boy.
I will, when I first meet him, I will say, your son wished us, we have seen him, he wished us to tell you that he is well.
Alright. So, Younger Younger will, he notices that you're a witcher, Zephora, so he'll say, do you have a shopping list of, herbs you want, Mistress Witcher? I can get you 5 common or 5 different herbs every day, as long as you're here.
I say I will confer with my friend. That will be most useful. But I'm going to. So, what do you need to make your thing? No, meow. I'll see what I've got.
What, pray tell, are you referring to, Madam Witcher?
I can make. See, I don't understand all these symbols and stuff so much. I have a formula for a werewolf decoction, white honey potion, full moon potion, and insectoid and specter oil.
Alright, so those symbols are correspond to the alchemical substance.
Okay. So what are herbs for?
Different herbs have correspond to different substances that you can craft your decoctions and potions and oils. Like
Boy.
your werewolf decoction, for example, needs a rebus, 2 hydra genoms, and a soul.
And can I get those from herbs?
Yes.
All right. So can I just tell him the herbs that would give me those things? But what is you got a fluppa what falsium? Oh, I don't know what did you call the bomb thing?
A salmon.
Okay. What does that require? Rico.
Let me find it right quick. I'm pulling it back up. The salmon requires the hopes and the hopes and dreams of orphans. I'm kidding.
He needs river clay, wax, zeracanian powder, celadine, and phosphorus.
Yes.
Any of that have anything to do with herbs?
One of them is a herb.
Okay. So I think I have so I need 4 things and I'll get you one of your things for the werewolf decoction. Can we say that? One of the rebus herbs, the 2 hydrogenums, and 1 soul herb.
Well, the herbs would be named after the alchemical substance, but they would count as one of those substances.
Oh. All very complicated. But that's what I'll name. And one of the herbs that he needs. And then if we get every day, we can ask for more, and eventually we'll get what we need, I guess.
Remember, fam, you all have 7 days
Oh shit!
to finish this quest,
Well,
and it took a day to get here.
then we'll
Yeah, I have no idea. I
time.
really don't understand about these crafting things, so. But I'll ask for that stuff to begin with, because what else am I gonna ask for? I don't know.
Alright, he can get you those things tomorrow in the morning. Alright.
Okay.
So it is 15 minutes to 8 p.m. my time. We could put a pin in this now, or just continue. Though this will take a lot lot longer, especially with that combat that happened.
No, of course. I would like to put a pin in it for tonight, if that's all right with you, Chrissy.
Yeah, it's a little later for us, I think, than it is for you, so.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Also, well, you both are EST and I'm MST, so you both are
Yeah.
like 2 hours ahead of me.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 for us.
Yeah. And also, I have to go to work early in the morning, so I don't want to take a lot longer than this. So, and also, it would be nice that next session if we have like our mage character,
That
who
would have
will
been
probably
that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But
Because otherwise I'm going to do a lot of solo work. Well, not entirely, but
hey, so long
you
as I
know.
have the materials I need, I'll be able to help you.
Yeah, we should figure out more. Would it be okay if we could, over the next week or whatever, figure out more about this crafting and then maybe do better next time?
yes. You could read up on crafting in the core book. So there's the crafting system rules and everything there in page 124.
Yes, because I would like next time I would like to take the opportunity to get more formulas and materials for me to craft. Like, we're in this town and such, and we can request that somebody bring us that stuff or something, or at least some of it. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
maybe
This isn't much of a town, Rico. This is like an outpost.
Well, that's what I'm
but
saying. Like,
it seems
whatever
like
I can
you could
get.
like retcon. Because, he would have, as a craftsman, had those things, but we just didn't know. 'Cause,
Alright,
we're
alright.
new.
I'll be nice, Rico. I can give you at least 2 diagrams for stuff.
Yes!
2 novice ones.
Tepid, yes.
You left your good stuff in your other pants. Damn it. That's all right.
That's fair.
We'll make do.
That is perfectly fair. So with that said, thank you. I'll say to my stream, I'm going to end it now. Thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show. Look forward to the next one. Bye!
Alright.